What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mattel WWE Basic Series 106 Carmella. And so here we have Carmella posing out of the packaging. Now, unfortunately, being a basic figure, she does not come with any accessories. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually move on to her details. And so here we have a closer look at the beautiful Carmella, and I actually do find her attractive, and this figure is actually a really good representation of Carmella. Like, there's a lot to like about this figure, with the exception of the articulation and some of the slight details. But as far as the face goes, I said that what was it, Fan Central, or I think it was a Fan Central, Carmella looked the best. No, this is definitely the best Carmella face they have ever made, and it looks so good. Now, one issue I do have with it, the hair. You can see that the top of her hair is painted on, and it is really distinct from the soft rubber hair. I know it's one of those things that they really can't perfect, either having the hair all one color or having it two different colors with paint and the plastic. What they should have done is actually highlight the hair just a little bit. I think a couple of highlights would have gone a long way with this figure. Still looks really nice, and I do like the little bow that she has in her hair. Maybe it's a scrunchie. It looks like a bow, so we're calling it a bow. You can see she does have her choker on, which unfortunately they only painted on one side. Now her hair will cover it up, so you don't have to worry about it being seen, but that is one little detail I wish Mattel would actually start doing, is making collars and things that go around the neck on both sides. And when you look at her gear, you can see she is wearing the fabulous top. Really do like how they were able to print this without it looking weird. Really do like the white and black pinstripes going all the way into the back, and it does say Mela on the back. One thing you will note is that there is a little bit of paint blemish on mine. Now, I would try to rub that off, but upon closer inspection, Mattel did one thing wrong. They cast her torso in blue plastic. Now, this is actually one of the better attempts they've had of painting flesh color to match plastic flesh color. Now, you can notice it if you're really looking at it, but it's really hard to tell from a distance, and this is one of the better attempts that Mattel has done. And I know it's blue plastic because if you turn her waist, we have blue plastic. I don't know why they just didn't cast it in flesh color and then just paint the blue. I don't know, maybe they wanted the blues to match, but I don't know, I'll never understand some of the choices Mattel makes. Having a look at her shorts, if you can call them shorts, her bikini, she does have the pinstripe going all the way around, which again, painted really nice. We do have the C on her backside. And then I know a lot of people are upset that her legs are a different color than her torso. She's wearing stockings in this gear, so of course the stockings are going to be a little bit different from her actual skin tone. That's just the way stockings work. I know I wore stockings for a school play once, and it does change your skin tone a little bit. She does have blue knee pads, which I'm glad they gave her knee pads rather than just painting the knees blue. This does give you a chance to cover up the joint, although it does a pretty good job of hiding itself, so I do like that. We do have her socks, which are done really nicely, and then we have her sneakers, which unfortunately lack an ankle. I really do miss ankle joints on these figures. So, with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get Carmella compared to other figures you may have in your collection. Here we do have Carmella posed next to an Elite Brock Lesnar and a basic Jeff Hardy. And finally, here we do have Carmella posed next to the Elite Fan Central Carmella and a basic Trish Stratus. So with the comparisons out of the way, guys, let's actually move on to her articulation. Now, Carmella does have the basic female articulation, which is a ball joint in the head, which does work surprisingly well. We don't get any side-to-side tilt, unfortunately, but her arm, before we go on to the arms, her head does turn left and right, which works no problem. Arms do go up past horizontal, so I do like that. They do a full 360, although her hair does get in the way. It's soft enough that it does get out of the way. She does have an elbow hinge, which doesn't go 90 degrees. It just goes to about there. Does swivel. We do have rotation at the wrist. No articulation in the abdomen, unfortunately, but we do have swivel at the waist. Legs do kick forward to about there. Kick back. Go all the way out, no problem. No thigh swivel, unfortunately, but it does kind of rotate on that peg, so that's one plus to it. And then you want to be careful because you can see I already marked the plastic just by lifting her leg up, so do be careful about that. She also does have a single bend in the knee, giving us less than 90 degrees, and an ankle swivel with no ankle hinge. So unfortunately, Carmella does suffer from basic articulation, which isn't a bad thing, but I would have liked to see more articulation. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get our pose for my final thoughts. And so here we have the basic 106 Carmella pose for my final thoughts, and overall I really do like the way this figure came out. I really did need an updated Carmella in my collection. With this head, I might attempt to do a head swap and maybe customize my own Carmella just because I have the Elite version and I want to kind of update her attire. I have a really bad track record with customizing female figures, so hopefully I can get this done right. But anyway, I really like the way this figure came out. And again, if you need an updated Carmella, this is actually a really good way to go. I know there is a variant to Carmella where she has an orange attire and brown hair. I think I prefer the blonde hair, honestly. It kind of does fit Carmella's character. And I really do like the way that this figure does pose, although without an ankle hinge it is kind of hard for her to do the moonwalking poses, so that unfortunately is out of the question. If you can find this Carmella and you're a fan of her or just like her, the way she looks, you're going to want to pick this figure up. And being a basic figure, she is going to only run you about $10.80 with tax, so that's actually a pretty good deal for an action figure. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, go check out all my other action figure reviews as well as all my other WWE videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it's in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and as always, ring that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.